Now it's time to add the sprinkles. This is kind of the fun part. You're going to take your entire, you don't have to do this, but we recommend using a bowl. And the bowl should be big enough to actually hold your cake turntable. Very gently transfer it to the bowl. And now for the most fun part about this cake, the sprinkles. We are going to cover this thing in sprinkles. It's A, it's kind of fun to look at, but B, the best part of the sprinkles is it hides any of those like little dents or not perfect marks. We'll show you how to make that cake perfect, but for this cake, you just want to start adding the sprinkles right away. So make sure you add before you put back in the fridge. And we're just kind of going to grab a handful at a time. And you're going to use your hands to just kind of brush the sprinkles. But first we want to get the top. Make sure there's nothing showing. And now we're going to start adding them to the side. And this is where you're kind of throwing. And the bowl obviously is catching your extra sprinkles because you're going to have to use whatever did not stick to the side of the cake to keep covering your cake. All right, so you're going to finish up your cake. We've got it all sprinkled. It looks gorgeous. You're going to move this to a cake stand and you're going to refrigerate this cake for about 15 minutes just to set the sprinkles into the frosting. And for a more grown-up look, if you don't want the entire cake covered in sprinkles, just because you don't like sprinkles, you can use a vanilla cake with a ribbon finish, which I'll show you how to do when we make the sweet and salty caramel cake, and add a few sprinkles around the rim on top. This cake will keep beautifully in a cake server at room temperature for up to 3 days. Just make sure the room is cool and humidity-free. And if your room is not cool, place the cake in a server and refrigerate it for up to about 3 days, 3 to 4 days. Remove the cake from the refrigerator and let it sit out at room temperature for at least 2 hours.